don't think this will light anymore. I'm gonna have to dig the wick out. Well, hi friends. Welcome and welcome back to Insightful Healing. I'm Amira. This is the Sense of Self Oracle deck, available on my website if you're interested or intrigued. I hope you're well and safe, however you're starting the day, and that you're able to recognize your blessings and your lessons clearly. Let's see what session 45 has in store. Interchangeable. Something is interchangeable. It doesn't have to go in a particular order. It doesn't always have to mean the same thing. It's interchangeable. I don't know what that is or what it specifically relates to in your life. I mean, only you will know that. I'm gonna put these cards back, but let's have a look. We have reevaluate your relationship with time, celebrate your new beginning, speak your truth and listen to how it's received, and accurately identify your emotions. There she is. Oh, we got this card recently. Number 40. Create your own unique environment. Yeah, because again, something is interchangeable. As I split the deck, the Page of Wands and the Sun. Like something's working, or something works in a different way. Something that you've been working on for a while. I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles here. You've been working to make something interchangeable. Now, the way my brain works, I love words. I believe that there's power in words, and specifically because of the specific definition that they allow. Okay, this could be that words are interchangeable. Interchangeable describes things that are functionally equivalent. Yeah, yes. And can replace one another without making a noticeable difference or affecting functionality. So it has to do with functionality. Okay, focus on, is this thing still functional, even though it's not what I desire, not what I thought it would be, or not what I planned for it? Is it still functional in this way? If your environment is still functional without having that table in that corner or that person in the house, I don't know. Is it still functional? It may be impactful emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, right? But what about the practical space? What about the functionality of how the environment works still? Does it work still? Okay. I'm seeing an apology. Well, it is an apology, but specifically I heard my bad. Like maybe that's how someone apologizes. They say my bad, rather than I apologize or I'm sorry. But again, those words are interchangeable. You know, it's still functionally, it is still an acknowledgement that they have done something, said something, or acted in a certain way that impacted you. They didn't specifically say, I'm sorry, or I apologize, or the full sentence, I apologize for my actions of towards you that caused this particular thing. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not what you expected, but functionally, my bad is their way of apologizing and acknowledging to the degree that they're capable. The King of Cups. Yeah, so there could be an apology here. There is an emotional acknowledgement, but the King of Cups is someone who is balanced in their emotions. Like, they're not going to cry about it and like be fearful for your reaction and response. Like, they're emotionally secure. Okay. King of Cups is also someone who shows commitment. And they do kind of hold their heart close to their chest. It's not someone who will spill out everything that they feel, but maybe in their actions, they're showing how they feel. Or this could be you. This card presents itself to you today as a reminder to utilize your creativity in an active manner. We all have the ability to create on various levels, and it's something that we can easily do to bring ourselves joy in a stressful environment. And we saw the Magician at the bottom of the deck, which is indicative of the ability to create. It says that we have all that we need and we will get all that we need to create that thing, to manifest the thing that we desire. Again, is it functional? Pulling this card challenges your sixth sense to connect to your higher self in all of its glory, to be the creative being you were called to be. Fifth sense, to feel every emotion that is evoked by way of nurturing something to life. Fourth sense, to taste the colors as an individual with synesthesia would encourage. Third sense, to smell the fresh carpet scent in the empty stadium between you and your acknowledgement. Second sense, to hear the words of the characters as you create them. And your first sense, to leap into your creation, knowing that you do not have to see the final project right away. Creating the environment that we want for ourselves gives us a sense of free reign that we all look for in life. It's an active choice to be optimistic, but of course, all things in moderation. As always, I invite you to attach and assign your own personal story to this card in the deck. I mean, both of them ultimately. You know, the King of Cups could be a character within you or a character in your environment. Nonetheless, it's something to learn from. Just like at the beginning of this message, blessings and lessons stood out to me. There's a particular tarot spread that I do where the last two cards represent our blessings and our lessons. And it's important to differentiate them and maybe even use them together in a particular way. You know, my blessing could be my lesson just as much as my lesson could be my blessing. Again, things are interchangeable so long as it's functional. Let's see what today's journal prompt is going to be. Session 45. Okay, friends. Focusing on functionality. How can I adjust my environment in a way that honors emotional maturity? Question for reflection.